Hello, BlueBrixx fans. It's me, Ross, and
Joe.
we're back today with BlueBrixx Basics. Oh, that is just such a tongue twister.
BlueBrixx Basics?
Yeah, BlueBrixx Basics brands.
BlueBrixx Basics brands.
Say that fast 3 times.
It's not yet.
Not yet.
No.
But yes, it's difficult. Anyway, this is BlueBrixx Basics brands. There we go.
And today we're going to be talking about Mould King.
Exactly. And we sell our own stuff, of course. We have our own products, our BlueBrixx Pro, our BlueBrixx Special, but also we sell other brands, which is what this series is about, and that's why we're presenting some of the sets that we have from Mould King today. Now, Mould King sounds like a bit of an iffy name, but it's spelled with a U, so...
It's not iffy because basically it's a mold. It's what you need to use to pour, the plastic granules inside to.
Of course, yes, but I mean it has the. I always think of mold. A bit. But that I think that's my own.
But let's be honest. Some names are weird. I just think Funhole, the brand. Well,
Funhole is a wild name.
Yeah, definitely.
But this is Mould King,
yes,
and I'd say their main thing, as you can see here, is vehicles and cars. You say they also produce modular houses?
They do produce very interesting modular houses.
Mm-hmm. We also sell them, but we haven't brought one of them along today. We've just brought these things. You might recognize the sports car from our Italy video.
Yep.
And I don't think we've presented any of the other ones.
I did present this one. Because
it's one of my favorites.
Channel. Not an English channel, of course.
But you say that's one of your favorites?
It is one of my favorites.
So start us off with that one.
Well, I'm just going to put the Star Cruiser back here. This is, I gotta say, first of all, a little disclaimer. I modified it by removing the electric components of the battery box and the motor and replacing them with this incredibly complex handle, which I designed myself out of 2 pieces. Which means that you can attach it where the engine would be and then you just, turn it around. And I really love that because it shows a linear engine in all of its working glory, so to say. I mean, you've got everything you need. Camshaft, drive shaft.
How many pistons has it got?
4. 4-cylinder, linear, gasoline engine. And it's great and it shows everything you need to do. And I really like that because I haven't seen it from anything else.
So you'd say Mould King, as you can see, they use standard bricks, and they use Technic bricks, and Technic bricks here.
Yeah.
They also have the lovely silver, or give us the correct name.
That's metallic silver. Metallic
silver. And so they obviously think through their sets a lot. For example, we'll take these 2 cars. Do you want to take this white sports car? So, both have an engine. Mine is at the front, yours is at the back. And you can obviously see they thought of everything here. I like the added detail of this coming up to balance the engine on. Very cleverly done. And it's obviously based on a real car, and it has the features as the real car with the doors opening out that way, which, honestly, have you ever gotten into a car where the doors open up that way?
No, I haven't.
It's utterly impractical when you're coming around from the back. You have to open it around, walk back, and then go in. It's really impractical. Not that I had an expensive sports car like that. It was some weird Fiat that did that.
Okay.
And then also, in relation to what the real car has, you have a very fancy wine and dinner and picnic set in the back.
Because it's not like you need, if you can afford a car like that, you do not really need to transport stuff in it.
Nope. No, but it's pretty fun to have a picnic.
That is true.
Obviously, also for very rich sports car owners. I also like the number plate here, which is European one. So that's pretty cool.
That being said, these 2 cars are made by a rather famous designer in fan circles called Firas Abdou-Jabbar. Please Jabbar. Correct me if I'm wrong, please do. And Mould King has an agreement with them to be able to produce those sets. Due diligence, which unfortunately we are working on that they do not always do, which if they do not come to an agreement with the designer, we as BlueBrixx compensate them for their effort to be able to sell them. Which is what we as a brand did with these Star Cruisers, which Mould King, for whatever reasons, did not, but basically they ran with the idea and they redesigned it, but since the design is so similar to the ones by One Case, we at BlueBrixx reached out to the designer and compensated him for his allowance that we were able to sell them.
This also has moving parts, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. You can basically, if you turn down the engine, right the engines here, you can pop out the guns, and then on the other side, of course, as well.
Yes. All right. But moving parts there. Of course, manually movable parts here. And now let's get to another thing that Mould King does, which is also electrics. Yep. Now, I'm going to see if I can turn this on here. I'll switch this on so you get a fun little remote like this. And then you can do lots of fun stuff. So moving this up and down, the crane moves like that. And wheels turn. Also the car or the truck moves forwards, crashes into the space thing. So it's quite a cool thing. Let me see, can I move it so that the detail camera can see?
That's true.
I've not quite got the controls right here on this one.
Obviously.
I mean, I can move the crane, that's doable. And now I think, no, that's still the crane. I think this thing can open up like that. And you can see, well, the detail camera can see, you can't see.
I can't.
You can see the very intricate motor work in there, which is quite difficult to wire because I think this one's been wired incorrectly by our colleague who built it.
I don't know.
But it's very cool. I mean, it's got a lot of moving parts. It's a fully RC vehicle built out of bricks, which is very impressive.
It is, and it's one of the other things that Mould King is famous for. They do really, really good technical sets, whether it's a lorry like here, or it's one of those huge cranes, or basically the most fun thing I ever saw is that they made a plotter, a programmable plotting, plotter, which draws stuff from Technic bricks.
Really?
Yes.
Out of bricks?
Out of bricks.
Wow.
We don't have it in store, I think, but you will be able to find pictures of it online.
Yeah, but I mean, so you can see Mould King has a lot of things, including this thing. I'm going to close it up now, if I manage to, and drive it back, and hopefully not drive it off the table. There.
And of course, the modular buildings that Mould King has, also in cooperation with designers, they are very good. You can check them out in our shop. We got some of them, but they would be far too complex to present in the context of this video.
I mean, because this is just a quick video of...
Exactly.
This is a very limited selection of our Mould King sets, and we've tried to show you their main focuses, which I think we managed quite well.
Yeah, I hope so.
And yeah, so this is just a quick video.
If you forgot something, please write it down below in the comments.
And mention your favourite Mould King set, because mine isn't here.
Which one is yours?
It's the red sports car from the 70s. But we'll do a versus video on that soonish, I hope.
I hope so.
Anyway, so that's been our BlueBrixx Basics brand Mould King video. Stay tuned next week for another brand. Write in the comments which brand you think it might be. Spoiler alert, your comments won't have any effect on what I choose because I've already chosen it.
But truth be told, if you want us to show you something, please write it down in the comments and we will do our very best to accommodate you.
Exactly. All right. So this has been our Mould King brand. We shall, yes.
Continue with the series if you want it.
Exactly. And don't forget, you can never have enough bricks.
There will be more.
Have fun building.
Thank you for watching.
And see you next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.